Welcome back to my channel, Nails by Tashi. Today's video, I'm going to show you how I did these toenails using these nail forms and this Polygel that I purchased on Wish. It took like a whole month to get here, and yeah, it was $2, so definitely really cheap. So if you want to see how I did that, keep watching. Also, if you could just like and subscribe, that'd be great. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is go in and push back all my cuticles, and then I'm just going to kind of cut my nails down just a little tiny bit, and then just kind of square them up. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my E-file with this really small kind of cone-shaped bit, and just clean like right in like the cuticle area, and just get all that dead skin up. Once you've gone in and got all your cuticles up and filed them and squared them up how you like them, I just go in with this little buffer and just remove all the shine from all of your toes. And then after that, I'm just going to dust them off and spray them with some alcohol. Okay, so I've got all of these painted with regular nail polish base coat. This one is dehydrated and primed. And now we are ready for our gel. So I got this off of the Wish app. It was like, I think it was free. It was free, and then it had like $2 shipping with it. Which, I mean, $2 for this. It did take like a month to get here, but that's a pretty good deal to me. I'm not sure what it's made of, honestly, but it comes off really well, like normal gel should, so that's reassuring, but I have no idea. Okay, so we're going to use the nail forms to put on the toenail. The first thing you want to do is, I like to just cut off this curve that it has right there, just so you can, so it like lines up right here better. And then you want to just file the inside of this really well so it's nice and rough so the gel can stick to it. Okay, so now we are ready. You want to make sure that you put like a thin layer of gel base coat on your big toenail before you put the polygel form on there. So now we are just going to squeeze a little bit out. You really don't need a lot. You don't want the toenail to be like super thick, which I think I might have too much right now. So just pat it all out, get it nice and smooth. You want to make sure it's not going to be super thick at the cuticle area, because yeah, then that'll cause lifting, and it just is not going to look right. If it's really thick right there, it's not going to look natural. So just try to get it nice and smooth. Look at it from all angles and make sure you don't have any like big lumps or thick spots in it. So I'd say I'm pretty happy with it. So now we are going to put it under the light. This is kind of going to be a little bit challenging with this small space that I'm in right now. So yeah, just put it on there. You want to kind of press firmly, like at the base. Make sure it's all like just kind of sticking down. There's no air bubbles. Hold it down. Yeah, now I'm going to go in with my light and just put it like this. It's a really weird angle. So I'm just going to kind of try to freeze it for just a little second. And keep holding it down if you can. I'm going to go in with my brush and my alcohol and clean up anything that is like sticking out of the back. Same with underneath. Okay. all that. See, there's like a ton that has squished out right there. So just grab it out. Perfect. You definitely are going to have to file this down some more. But that's okay. I've got this pushed back pretty well. Now I'm just going to let this cure for probably like 90 seconds to, yeah, 90 seconds. We'll start there. Let it cure for 90 seconds. Like I said, some kind of like squished out here, got on my skin and dried. It was kind of burning a little bit, but that's sometimes normal with gel, so it's okay. But here, there's like just some little air bubbles, and it's kind of thin, so I'm gonna go in and just take just a little bit more of that gel and just kind of fill in those spots and just add a little bit more. So now I'm just going to go in and just add a little bit more gel on there just to fill in that little hole and just make it like a little tiny bit thicker, because I think a little bit too much of it kind of came out the end. So yeah, now just add just a little bit more, just so you don't have like a super thin toenail. Gel on there how you like it. You're just going to cure it for another 90 seconds. Okay, so our next step, once they've came out from under the light, I'm just going to go in with this drill bit here and just get all of that really thick part and just kind of thin it out. Step is going to be to just kind of take this length down a little bit and just square up the toenail or round it off however you like it. So I've pretty much got the shape in that I want. Now, okay, it's like crazy thick right now, so I'm just going to go in and file all this under here just to kind of thin it out and get it a little more natural looking. So I've got it filed. I have it to a thickness that I am okay with. The next thing I'm just going to do is just buff it all, get it nice and smooth, and then wipe it down with some acetone, and then we will polish them. Coat down. Now I'm going to go in with my second coat of polish. Okay, so I have 2 coats of polish on. The next thing I'm going to do is just take this little makeup sponge and I'm going to put some glitter on here. This is like my favorite technique for applying glitter with the makeup sponge. You just kind of get some on there and then sponge it on your toe. It's okay if you get a little bit on your skin, because you can always just clean it up with some acetone. So just go in and do that. I usually do 2 coats like this, and then I'll do like 1 just where I just brush the polish on there regularly. So go ahead and do that 2 times on each toe, and then we're going to add our top coat. Okay, so I have 1 coat of the matte top coat on these 3. I'm going to go in and put another coat on, and then I'm just going to add 1 more coat of the glitter on top of here. And then I think we're going to add just some crystals on there. So I'm going to put on the top coat and yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put on some just regular nail glue. And I'm just going to put on my little gems. These are not Swarovski crystals or anything. They're just like these little, I ordered them on eBay. They're pretty cheap, but, and I mean, they're pretty shiny. They're definitely not like, you know, they're not Swarovski crystals, but they work. So just put those on there. And then I'm going to add just like a little bit more of the matte top coat, just like right around the glue, so there's not any shine on the nails.